This is the most beautiful time of the year on Mt.Tamalpais, and I'm driving up there today hoping to catch the peak of the wildflower blooms of the poppies and lupin, which are the biggest blooms. In addition, at this time of year, we'll see about 70 different wildflowers. Trails we're hiking today seeking wildflowers in the grass fields are the O'Rourke's Bench Connector Trails, then 1.2 miles of the Matt Davis Trail through the forest, lunch stop at Pantole Ranger Station, then back up through Old Mine Trail, the woods and grass fields, back to Rock Spring in the car. So what do you guys think of the gold fields?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Beautiful. Well, they're only here a short time. It's amazing. It's lucky for us to get here. So we're here at O'Rourke's Bench. Pretty nice spot. Mount Diablo out there. And the poppies are a little reluctant, but not the lupin. And the cobweb thistle is going strong too. So it's always pretty steep coming down from O'Rourke's Bench. How'd you like that? Is that steep enough?
Enough.
Enough. Not a bad place to live. We're just hiking along the ridge tops. So Stinson Beach is below us, about 2,000 feet down there. There it is. Yeah. I don't see any surfers down there, but there's some hikers up here. Up the hill we go. There's a view of Bolinas and Duxbury Reef out there, waves breaking over the reef. So I call this the, well, in the book it was the Sunset Trail. So it leads out to Sunset Point and eventually connects with the Coastal Trail. Fields of lupin. Just goes on and on. Those are hikers on the Coastal Trail.
Is only as fast as the last guy in the group. Leaned in.
So we're out here on the Mt.Tamalpais Trail, just west of Pantole, discussing the difference between a woods and a forest. So
I was a programmer.
this is a Dudleya, and last year at this time there were many, many more. And a week after I first saw them last year, they were all poached out. And it looks like this is the only one coming up this year here. So the poachers robbed us of seeing these beautiful flowers from these plants. So well, here's a nice panoramic on our way back on the old mine trail back to the cars at Rock Spring. So Anna, what's your favorite part of the hike so far?
Lunch.
Lunch?
The flowers.
The flowers. What'd you have for lunch?
PB&J.
Oh, me too. This is the depot square with lots of nice picnic tables and trees for shade, and people gather and chat and get something to eat at the depot or Mill Valley Market or Equator Coffee. It's a really pleasant spot. And this is a replica of a gravity car from the old tourist railroad, the crookedest railroad that went from here to East Peak on Mount Tam. I finished leading the first wildflower hike of the season. It's April 6th, and the wildflowers are going pretty good. The lupin are having a bumper year again, but the poppies are lagging behind, and we'll see how they do. And guess what? I'm sitting in a replica of the gravity car, which was the passenger car of the tourist railroad known as the crookedest railroad in the world, that ran from here in Mill Valley from the depot up to East Peak at 2,571 feet. And it was called the gravity car because they pulled it up by the steam engine, and then it came back down by gravity without a steam engine. So it's fun sitting in this, and so the thing about, let me talk a little bit about wildflower hikes. The hard thing to do is plan ahead for a wildflower hike because you don't know when the peak will be, and that's the time you want to do it. So I have to kind of feel my way along, and one of the things I do is schedule several of them within the window, and that's why there's 5 of them scheduled between April 6th and April 16th. So we'll hit a peak of something, and we had a good time today. A lot of nice wildflowers out there. You'll see them in the video. So I just wanted to make a little comment about that. And, oh, the food here is very good. There's 2 eateries nearby. The depot itself has a restaurant, sandwiches and salads. And also the Mill Valley Market has a hot buffet, a salad bar, and a soup bar, and it's excellent. So it's only $10 a pound. So I had my pound's worth, and I'm full. So I'm gonna go home and make this video for today's hike, and rest up for 2 hikes Saturday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, of more wildflowers, and we'll see how they come out in the videos. So this is what downtown Mill Valley, California looks like. There's the depot on my right, and the depot square. And it's all very pleasant. In the back of the square is the gravity car. Let's take a walk around the replica gravity